Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Ruben
from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au, bringing you possibly one of the most anticipated events of the year, or at least since we started stirring it up a few weeks ago, and that is the release of the Lunar Horse by Perth later on next month. Now, as they did last year, and it was hugely successful, Perth Mint have been incredibly generous and invited Bullion Now family to come across for the launch to Perth and experience the whole gamut of the release. So what we did last year was we were invited to come in early into the Perth Mint. So they kicked off at about 7 o'clock in the morning. They gave us a special tour through the back end of the Perth Mint. That's not where the public normally goes. They actually take you through security and for a really good wander around. And usually they have one or two of their specialist staff there to answer any questions and give us the good old spiel. Then we're invited back as a group into a back room where they make available the designer of the coin for that year. A few of the select Perth Mint people will drop in, be able to give us a bit of a talk as well about the Perth Mint and what's happening, and answer any of the questions that you've got. And there's usually a few snacks there as well. And then they release us into the wild so we can then go into the shop and purchase the Lunar release for that year. And we usually get a card that says, you know, congratulations, you've purchased this Lunar release on day of release, and it's actually signed by the designer of the coin. Now, how do you get involved in all of this? Well, I'm glad you asked. There is a link down below. Now, that link will become active on Thursday at 10 a.m. That's Melbourne time, 8 a.m. Perth time. And you can click on that and you can organise a ticket. Now, tickets are very, very limited. Perth Mint obviously can only take a very few people through this special event. Obviously, they don't have an unlimited resource there to throw at us.
And they're doing it on launch day, you know, probably a very busy and chaotic, you know, lots of other things going on. It does surprise me that they're doing this for us, but I'm not going to question it too much because we get to offer this awesome opportunity.
Well, the company policy over there, apparently, the red hot rumour is no one's allowed to take annual leave at that time of the year. So I'm amazed they let us do it, but I'm incredibly grateful. So anyway, click on that link at Thursday at 10 o'clock. So that'll be Thursday, the 31st of July. And that will take you over to an Eventbrite page. You fill in your details, and the first number of people will get their ticket for that one, and then there'll be a wait list that you can go on. We are also going to do a second release of tickets on the Thursday night at 7 p.m. Melbourne time, so that would be 5 p.m. Perth Mint time. So that gives people, like if you're running the kids around or whatever, then you get a second bite of the cherry that evening as well. I can't overemphasise, numbers are incredibly limited. So two things with that. Let's apologise up front. A lot of people aren't going to get a ticket, but you can put your name on the wait list if you miss out. And if anyone cancels, we will absolutely prioritise you and get you in there. The second thing is, if you do get a ticket and you cannot make it, please, please, please let us know, because there'll be lots of people that will be wanting that ticket if you can't make it. So right up until the last moment, if you can't make it, if you can let us know, that would be excellent, and we'll reallocate that ticket so someone else can take advantage of it. We're limiting it to 2 per application. I'm not sure what the correct term is, but you can book 2 tickets and 2 tickets only. And that's to just try and spread the love around a bit as well, rather than someone coming in and taking, 10 or 15 slots right off the bat. So 2 tickets only. There will be a function on the Sunday night beforehand. So the 1st of September is the Monday. The Sunday night we'll actually do a bit of a function. It'll be the Bullion Now guys. People will meet at the pub diagonally opposite the Perth Mint there, and we'll organise something for that. But details will follow on that one later on as we get closer. So for now, click on that link down below on Thursday at 10 a.m. Get yourself a ticket. There's the 7 o'clock release that evening. See if you can grab a ticket then. If not, definitely go onto that wait list and we'll get to you if we possibly can.
One other thing to mention, one of the requirements from Perth is we do need
ID.
Government-issued photo ID from all attendees. So that's it. If you're going to come along, that is something you're going to have to send through to us for us to pass on to Perth. you're going into a secure place, and Perth wants to know who's coming through. So just keep that in mind as well as the fact you'll be subject to a security screening. So if you've got any issues with pacemakers or X-ray of any description, do let us know as well.
Yeah, look, and don't let that limit you. I've got a pacemaker. I've been in and out of there a few times now, so they can certainly cater for that. They just like to know in advance if there's any issues there. You also need to be aware of clothing. So you need to wear clothing that doesn't have any metal attached to it, because obviously that sets off all the alarms. So yeah, if you can wear something fairly relaxed and casual without metal zips, buttons, I don't know, all those sorts of things, then you get through a heck of a lot easier. What have we missed, Rubes?
I'm sure there's lots. This will be the kind of thing where we will have to do some update videos and things like that. What will probably happen is we'll end up doing some like, well, not specialized videos, but essentially specialized videos just for the attendees, the people coming along, and we'll send those out to you if and when there's any updates to this. But yeah, tickets will be down below. Grab them if and when you can, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you over in Perth.
And if you've got any questions at all, just put them in the comments down below, and Ruben or myself will answer them as quickly as we practically can. Big shout out to Perth Mint. We are incredibly humbled and incredibly grateful for the opportunity to come over. It's amazing. If you're umming and ahhing about whether you should come or not, get hold of someone who was at last year's. And if anyone watching this was at last year's, if you can put comments on down below about what you thought of it, good or bad, and fill that in so other people can know if it's for them or not. But I can tell you from my perspective, it was an unbelievable day. So I can highly recommend it.
No worries. Thank you very much, Michael. We will see you in the next one.
Sounds good. See you soon.